is in the living things and their characteristics. So here you can see that there are different varieties of plants produced in the different regions. So you can see that there are many plants present in our surrounding. So according to the geographical conditions, there are different plants on the earth. Okay, on the earth there are variety and there are number of plants present in the surrounding, in our surrounding. So हमारे earth के ऊपर बहुत सारे different types of plants and animals होते हैं, even if they look same but the characters are not same. So all those animals are having different adjustment with the surrounding. So we know that the desert plants and animals are having different adjustment in the condition, whereas when there is a snowfall, the animals in that region are having different characteristics. They are having different adaptation towards the conditions. So animals try to adjust themselves according to the atmospheric condition. ओके जहां पे ठंडी है या स्नोफॉल होता है, तो वहां के जो प्लांट्स एंड एनिमल्स है, दे ट्राई टू एडजस्ट देमसेल्फ इन दैट टाइप ऑफ कंडीशन. So this is called as adaptation. This is called as adaptation. So desert region में क्या होता है? There is too much of hot and humid climate. So plants do not have leaves present there. So one plant name is cactus. Okay, it does not have leaves. Okay, it does not have leaves. The photosynthesis takes place in the stems. Okay, in the stems as the leaves are absent. So this plant has adapted itself in that type of condition. So we are supposed to know that there are different plants on the earth and they are living in different conditions as they adjust themselves in that condition. So they are known as the animals. They are adapted in that particular region. So diversity in plant means what? There are various types of plants found around. So what type of plants you can see? Grass, short plants, big trees, okay, floating plants, desert plants. Okay, so all these plants are different. Okay, here I have given you the example in the picture. You can see that we find some desert plants. It is a type of desert plant. Okay, so it is present in a desert region and it is having thorns. So when you touch it, the thorns prick you. Okay, then here in the second picture you can see the lotus. Okay, lotus which is present in water, which grows in water. So the lotus leaves, even if they are in water, what happens? They don't rot because they are having some waxy layer due to which they float on the water and their leaves does not get rot. Then there are some plants which grow under water also. You can see it. Okay, some plants which grow under water. Okay, so these are all different types of plants. They are found in different conditions. Some talls are small, some trees are tall, some trees are short. Okay, canopy means short. Okay, then desert में हमने example देखा था cactus का. Water floating plants में हमने example देखा है lotus का. And there are some submerged plants, that means they are living under the water. So these plants are growing under the water. They are called as submerged plants. Okay, so let us move forward. Then the next type of adaptation, that is mode of nutrition. So mode of nutrition, what is the mode of nutrition here? What is the mode of nutrition here? Just a second. Ashwini, sir, can you stop the recording? Okay. The next type of mode of nutrition is heterotrophic, autotrophic, and insectivorous plants. Okay. So in this lesson, we are going to study about the plants which are having their own autotrophs, heterotrophs, or insectivorous plants. The functions as a plant. So these are some of the examples of the plants which grow without stem, leaves, or root. So as you know, student, that the plants, what are the main parts of the plant? Root, stem, leaves, flowers, and fruits. So if the plant is not having stem, leaves, or root, so should we call them plants? Yes, we can call them plants because they are showing the characteristics of the plants. So these are some of the examples of the plant which do not have stem, leaves, or root. The examples are fungi, mosses, lichens, liverworts. Okay, so these are some of the examples of the plants which are not having stem, root, or leaves. Then, according to the mode of nutrition, the plant is classified into three different types. So the first type is autotrophic plants. So what is the meaning of autotrophic plant? Autotrophic plant means the plants which are able to make their own food with the help of sunlight is called as autotrophic plant. तो autotrophic plant का मतलब क्या है? These plants are capable of making their own food is called as ऑटोट्रॉफिक यानी जो खुद का खाना खुद बना सकते हैं, ऐसे प्लांट्स को हम लोग क्या बोल सकते हैं? ऑटोट्रॉफिक प्लांट. Yes, fungi is a heterotrophic plant. So what is the meaning of heterotrophic? Now these types of plants which depend upon the food for other animals. अभी इन लोगों को तो खाना बनाना आता ही नहीं है, तो what will they do? They will depend upon the plants which are able to prepare their own food. So they depend for the food on the autotrophic plants. So heterotrophic plants क्या करते हैं? जो plants को खाना बनाना आता है, वो प्लांट्स के ऊपर वो खाने के लिए डिपेंड होते हैं. सो ऐसे एनिमल्स को, ऐसे प्लांट्स को हम लोग क्या कहेंगे? हेटेरोट्रॉफिक plants. So the plants which are not capable of preparing their own food is said to be heterotrophic. और इसका एग्जांपल्स क्या है? लोरियांथस, दोदर and fungus. Now the third type of nutrition, that is insectivorous. Insectivorous क्या है? ये these plants are those plants which depends on insect. ये क्या करते हैं? They have the nutrients from the soil also, but their needs are not fulfilled by the soil nutrients. तो ये क्या करते हैं? इंसेक्ट को खा के अपने न्यूट्रिएंट्स को बैलेंस करते. Okay, so these plants consume insect. So these plants are known as insectivorous plant. क्या बोलते हैं इसको? Insectivorous. Insectivorous means what? उसके नाम में ही आंसर है, इंसेक्ट खाता है. तो इंसेक्ट खाने वाले ऑर्गेनिजम्स, प्लांट्स को क्या बोलते हैं? इंसेक्टिवोरस. ओके, Students, I'm going to ask you all the three terms, so please remember these three terms. Then when you go in a shop to buy rice or wheat, so the shopkeeper show n number of wheat variety and rice. So you are supposed to have a choice which rice or which wheat you want. So there are different names also given to the different rice and wheat. For example, in rice we have Vada Kolam, then different names are given to the rice, basmati rice. Okay, so all these are the different varieties of the rice and wheat available in the market. The next we are going to study about the structure of the plant. So what are the structure of the plant? The plant is divided into 5 different main parts, that is root, stem, leaves and flowers and fruits. Okay, so सबसे 3 important parts कौन से हैं? Root, stems and leaves. Root, stems and leaves. Okay, so root, stems and leaves are the main parts of the plant, and we are going to study all these type of the plants in detail. Okay. Students, are you able to see my screen? Okay. The root, stem and leaves are the main important parts of the plant. So root, where do root grows? Root grows below the soil and it absorbs all the nutrients and water from the soil. तो रूट का क्या काम है? जो भी सॉइल के अंदर पानी और न्यूट्रिएंट्स है, it start absorbing and giving all the nutrients to the plant to grow. Then stem. What is the role of stem? The stem is the most important part which plays the important role in making the plant, giving the plant support. The stem का काम क्या है? Plant को support देता है. In any condition, the plant can stand in without any disturbance. That support is given to the plant by the stem. Then the stem is also used for storage of food. Reproduction also it is used. Then the next part we are going to see the parts of the plant. Here you can see the part. This is the picture which is there in your textbook also, and actually here you can see where the root is present, where the stem is present, where the leaves are present, where the flowers are present and where the fruits are present. So we are talking about the roots. So let us talk about the first part of the plant, that is root. So root kahan pe grow hota hai? It is growing below the soil. And what is the role of root? To absorb the nutrient and water from the soil. Now these roots are of 2 types. So roots कितने types के होते हैं? 2 types के. So first one is tap root and second one is fibrous root. यहाँ पे दिख रहा है आप लोगों को टैप रूट और फाइब्रस रूट. ना भी टैप रूट क्या होता है? उसको एक मेन रूट होता है जिसको प्राइमरी और सेकेंडरी रूट्स ग्रो होते हैं और इस रूट्स को रूट हेयर होते हैं. सो दिस इज द फंक्शन ऑफ द टैप रूट. तो टैप रूट कहाँ पे देखा जा सकता है आपको? यू कैन सी द टैप रूट इन द banyan और इन द हिबिस्कस plant. So hibiscus यानी जास्वंद. Okay, banyan tree. You know, all of you, banyan tree. Then fibrous root. In fibrous root, you can see that these roots are of same size and they are thread-like structure. ये जो thread-like structure दिख रहा है ना, और all the roots are same in size. This type of root is called as fibrous root. तो ऐसे type of root को हम लोग क्या कहते हैं? Fibrous root. Now, where does this fibrous root occurs? Grass, onion. Okay, so these are the example of the fibrous roots. So now let's move towards the next part of the plant, that is stem. So stem is having different height, shape. और stem का function क्या है? Production and storage of food. Stem क्या करता है? It produces the food and is stored in the stem. And it is also useful for reproduction. For example, stem कैसे reproduction में helpful होता है? तो when you take a stem of rose and you plant in the pot it and you water it and you give all the soil nutrients which are required for growth, the plant will grow very nicely and it will bear flowers also. So this is one of the example in which the stem is used as a reproduction of new plants. And also students, I have told you the importance of the stem, that it gives support to the plant. Then the next part of the plant is leaf. So leaf plays an important role. How does a leaf plays an important role? Because leaf, with the help of photosynthesis, prepare the food in the leaves. So preparation of food with the help of photosynthesis is done in leaves. So leaves play very important role in the plant. Now these leaves are of two types. Okay, here you can see two types of leaves. Simple leaf यानी जिसको एक ही leaf होता है, that is called as simple leaf. And the compound leaf means what? एक ही leaf होता है, one only leaf it is having, but it is having different leaflets produced on it. It is having different leaflets produced on it. So this type of things are called as compound leaves. तो इसको क्या कहते हैं हम लोग? कंपाउंड टाइप ऑफ लीफ. तो कंपाउंड लीफ कहाँ पे देखा जा सकता है? एग्जाम्पल क्या है? रोज लीफ इज अ कंपाउंड लीफ. और सिंपल लीफ में हम लोग कौन सा एग्जाम्पल दे सकते हैं? हिबिस्कस. Then the next part of the plant, that is flower. Now flowers, as you all know that the flowers are very attractive part of the plant. So many insects and peoples also get attracted towards the flower. Yes, most of the people like rose. So why do we like rose? Because of it is having smell, it is having attractive color, and it makes attractive towards us. So we get attracted towards the flower. So when the flower is attractive, having smell, uh, that time we get attracted towards the flower. And what is the use of the flower? The flower is used for reproduction. किसके लिए use होता है? Reproduction. The flower plays a very much important role in reproduction. Then the next part of the plant is fruit. Now there are different types of fruit. You must have been eating different types of food. So जब हम लोग fruit खाते हैं तो उसके अंदर हमको seeds भी दिखता है ना. So some fruits are without seeds, some fruits are having one seeds, and some fruits are having many seeds. So fruit without seed, example is banana. Fruit with one seed, example is mango. And fruit with many seeds, example is watermelon. So this is all about the lesson. I hope the lesson is understood